Welcome to Your Oxford. I'm Sarah Accioni.
And I'm Jerry Accioni.
And we are on location here today, and it is Filta Environmental Kitchen Solutions.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we're actually here right now with Marius. This is your company.
Yep.
Thank you so much for having us.
No problem. My pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's all good.
Tell us a little bit about what does your company do?
Well, Filta is actually a franchise, so we're not the only ones. Filta's in over 20 countries. There's over 150 franchises in the States alone.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
What Filta does essentially is it extends the life of the cooking oil. So we go into restaurants with this machine behind us here.
Okay.
It's a proprietary system. So, for example, a lot of general gravity-fed filters in the restaurant industry, they filter the cooking oil daily. But that's about 200 microns. We can bring it down to the molecular level, down to 2 microns. We can strip the oil right back down to its original state, thus extending it sometimes 50, 60, 70% of its life. So a restaurant that goes through 10 or 20 boxes of cooking oil a week, we can reduce that easily by about 50%, right?
wow.
So that's where the environmentally friendly comes in, is that everything's tied together, right? So the less tractors in the field, less trucks moving cooking oil around, just simply by doing the exactly same thing, but we can clean oil on site. And eventually when cooking oil is done, like everything, it breaks down to the point where you can't use it no more, right?
Right.
At some point
Then
it's
rather
life.
than putting the oil, rather than having employees in restaurants, taking the oil out of the bottom when it's 350 degrees, trying to figure out how to get it outside in barrels and things like that. Then from there, they try to dump it into those big stinky bins that skunks loves and all that stuff.
Oh.
We take that right off site,
Okay.
right? So our equipment, we put it straight into our van, we take it to our warehouse, we store it. Usually about 2 months, we ship it out to Illinois for biofuels.
Oh,
so it's not
okay. So
wasted,
it's still used.
it's still used again.
Right.
So we're in vehicles, you have all that. We can use that in vehicles and things like that, right? So it's reused again, right? So our services are offset with the cooking oil savings,
I can imagine
right?
if
It's
you're
tremendous, to the point that there's restaurants that actually save money by going with us or pay a small price every week, right? From a chef's perspective, chefs love us because, let's say on average they dump their oil Mondays and Thursdays.
Right.
We come in Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. So every time the chef uses the oil, they know it's always clear, it's always consistent.
True flavors.
Yeah, exactly,
probably.
right.
So their product is even more consistent.
More consistent.
Yep.
We can't
Yeah.
improve what they already have, but we can provide them a baseline that they know every time they come in. We do mostly before they open, so we're not in the way. Just better management all around, right? And it's safety. And with the new minimum wage, it helps reduce. So we're not saying fire a person, we're saying use them more in a more productive manner rather than doing that, right?
So would that be fairly normal then? 2-3 times a week you'd come in to clean the oil, or?
It's very different. There's restaurants that we do 6 times a week, right?
my goodness.
We're now doing the Budweiser Gardens. It's 1 time a week, right? So we're starting some really big places now as well. Especially in the U.S., they do a lot of major national accounts because of the savings of the safety from the environmental aspect of it, right? So, yeah. So we're in month 6 now, right? So we got several vehicles on the road now, and
Yeah, you do.
we're moving into
Already.
London ready. So, it was rather than saying, "Hey, trust us," we go out, we do a full demonstration at no cost.
Okay.
Right? Usually takes 45 minutes to about an hour and a half, depends on the size of the account. And then from there, we tailor exactly what that restaurant needs.
Okay.
Some of them don't need us 3 times a week, might only get away with once. But we tailor that exactly to suit their needs. And then after several weeks, we sit down together as a team, we review it, saying, is it working? Should we tweak something? Things like that. And the best part is we don't sign contracts because we trust our service enough that once we start, and if you say it doesn't work, well, that's be fun to see because we haven't had that yet. So.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Love the concept. Just that recycling, the reuse, everything. To save money. But doing it in a smart way.
Yeah, exactly. Right, and there's a need for it, and so far it's been working well. So.
Congratulations
Awesome.
on
Thank
business.
you.
We'll certainly say it sounds very successful.
Yep.
And it's going in the right direction.
Absolutely.
All right.